your house is in order, and the indication is your house is not in order. That is why this is happening. Abhishek Tripathi says whether it is okay. Latest information coming in before I come back to my guests. Disqualification notices have been issued against the 16 rebel MLAs. India Today has accessed the disqualification notice. India Today gets you more details of the disqualification notice, and this has been issued to 16 MLAs who are in Guwahati of the 38. The rebels have been asked to respond by 5 p.m. on the 27th of June. Notice also served on Eknath Shinde. Eknath Shinde is not just the head of the rebel unit, was the right-hand man. It is the right-hand man at one point of time of the man you see on your television screen, Uddhav Thackeray. But as of now, okay, India Today gets you the latest. It wants them to respond, and if may I quote, if you don't respond, it will be assumed you have nothing to say and consequent decision will be taken as per procedure. I want to cut across to Paulami Saha if she is with us on this. Paulami, get us more details, the notice that has been served on the 16 rebels, and is there clarity why 16 and why not 38, or is there a hope that once notice is served on 16, the others will return to the party fold? Give me a moment as I try and re-establish that link with Paulami Saha. But India Today's access details of that notice that has been sent to the 16 rebels. Mr. Chandrasekhar, why just notice to the 16 rebels? Why not to all 38?
The leader has been chosen as Mr. Eknath Shinde. So including him is 16. And let me tell you the thing that since the operation Lotus is being done by BJP, the main leader remains Mr. Eknath Shinde. He has taken away, he has done everything, he has arranged everything with the conspiracy, in collusion with the BJP. Now the thing is that we are also sitting in West Bengal waiting for the Supremo to tell us what to do and how to proceed. Eventually we are also ready to go to Guwahati and see how they manage to escape to Goa.
Okay. So you are standing by at Bengal, waiting to go to Assam, waiting to go to Guwahati. What would your role be in Guwahati, sir?
See, if we have been instructed, we'll go there and we'll sit down and we will ask them to either return to Maharashtra or do as you like, but don't disturb the peace and tranquility of Maharashtra. First thing, and if you are a Shivsenik, if you believe in the party, if you believe in the head of the party, you should go and talk to them.
Okay. Okay. I want to bring in Paulami Saha for a moment. Paulami, bring us details of the notice. You've accessed the notice that has been sent to 16 rebel leaders, including Eknath Shinde. Bring us details.
That's right. The notice basically which has been issued by the office of the Deputy Speaker of Maharashtra Legislative Assembly, Narhari Zarwal, basically sets a deadline of 27th of June, 5:30 p.m., which basically states that this is the request, the plea, the disqualification plea that we've received from Mr. Sunil Prabhu, who is the whip of the Shiv Sena, the Uddhav Thackeray-led faction. Of course, the Eknath Shinde faction appointed Bharat Gogavle in his place, but Sunil Prabhu's request is to disqualify this. You are requested to present your response, your written response by the 27th of June, 5:30 p.m. along with any sort of supporting documents that you might want to in fact put forth before the Deputy Speaker's office. And if at all you do not submit your response by the set deadline, then it will be presumed that you have nothing to say in response, and consequent action or decision by the Deputy Speaker's office on the plea submitted by Sunil Prabhu will be taken. Gaurav.
And in about 30 minutes, we will officially hear from Deepak Kesarkar on the response of the rebel faction. But Polemy, since you've been speaking to them at length, what is their strategy? Because the Uddhav Sena is mounting a multi-pronged offensive. Apart from this notice that has been sent, apart from protests that we see on the streets, you know, Mr. Chandrasekhar of the Shiv Sena is already telling us that a group of Shiv Sena leaders are standing by in Bengal. They intend to reach Guwahati when permitted, reach out to these 38 rebels and get them back into the party fold, perhaps.
Well, like you said, in 30 minutes from now, we will find out what exactly is the Eknath Shinde faction's stand vis-a-vis this notice. Now it has been issued. Of course, it will arrive in their email boxes shortly as well. So they will be able to see those responses, and of course, written copies of the same, hard copies of the same will go to their registered addresses in Maharashtra as well. But of course, they have been strategizing about this already. It was anticipated that the deadline would be about 48 hours from now, which is June 27th, 5:30 p.m. is the deadline which has been set for the responses to come in.